Good morning, everyone. We'll have the officers' report for April 2026. We'll start off with Eddie Maldonado with the AFTC report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The AFTC operations report for April 2nd, 2026. Management and I have compiled a list of specific job descriptions for all hourly personnel at the JLTV side of the business, just like we had done on the Humvee side of the business several years ago. These job specifics will reflect personnel duties. Also, when posting the job, it will have a full description of those duties. Engineers are still working on the standards for some areas. More JLTV work continues to arrive at AFTC. Hourly personnel and Department 631 are kitting parts and completing orders. I have brought to the company's attention that the contract for the outsourcing is almost up. We are requesting that work be brought back to the facility, in-source it, and then we could produce it in-house. If we succeed to in-source this work, it could mean more personnel for the box shop to help keep up with demands. I have once again requested an additional laborer for the AFTC facility to help out with the new areas, but management continues to say that it is not in the budget. There was one recordable incident in Department 631 JLTV. We currently have 79 hourly personnel and 1 temp. That is all I have for my report.
All right, thanks, Eddie. We'll move on. We'll have Clarence Booth with the skilled trades report.
All right, skilled trades, we got a total of 23, 8 on medical. Skilled trades continue to work on PMs throughout Plant 1 and 2, Bristol and AFTC. Millwright started taking racking down in Plant 2 and started relocating it back in the old cafeteria area in Plant 1. McAllister will be in Bristol to do some warranty work on the rental forklift. Firefox Safety will also be in Bristol to do the annual PMs on fire extinguishers. K2 Power is running new data cable on Plant 2 in the battery area for the fire suppression system. They also ran the semi-annual infrared scan of the power distribution inside Plant 1 and 2. Leo said he was getting quotes on all the doors, speed doors and the garage doors. And he also said if the repair area stays in Plant 2, stay in the same area, they are looking to getting ventilation installed there. Hoosier Crane will be in to replace the cables on the body transfer hoist number 2. That's all I got.
All right, thank you, Clarence. We'll have Ryan Hoover with the military map report.
All right, on the Humvee side, we're still going to continue at 8 a day. Talk to the company. There's a little bit stronger demand for Israel trucks. There's a possibility they could increase in the next few months, depending on contracts signed for the Israel trucks. We've got 82 trucks for retrofit for the Seacom trucks, the AC lines, and a few other retrofits on those 82. The issues on the Humvee side, we got an issue with quality in the car customer, the government, on the 1348 project. They've found on property transmission leaks, oil leaks, coolant leaks, and a few other issues with the older trucks that are on property. So with that, the company wants to assign or post 6 more jobs for quality run, and those jobs will be posted this week. JLTV side, they're still running. The production's ramped up a little bit. I think they're at 1 to 2 right now offline. They're getting a lot of their sidewalls, all those, their front and rear clips are starting to align with the sidewalls and the front wall and rear. We're going through the batch from Oshkosh, and our new batch that we're getting from Taylor Defense and Modnear. They're finding that their product is working out very well. Some of the issues they're having is from the 100 that were built, obviously with the RTV, water leaks, the corrosion test, and then obviously the electrical issues that they're having problems with. As far as some upcoming events, we've got a April 13th meeting with the company for the JLTV repair training and the shutdown. So they had to addressed that with the committee. We found a few issues with the posting. So basically there will be production for the trailer and JLTV A2 side. As far as the Humvee side, general repair, quality, and paint, those departments will be working for those 2 weeks of shutdown. That's all I have. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Move on with my report. I'm sure everybody's heard Jim Cannon, our old CEO, has moved on. He went to Micros Components. We do wish Jim the very best. He was good to work with, good to work for, and wishing him and his family the best of luck. John Chadbourne, he's going to be our new CEO. I believe John's been with the company for around 7 years. Done a lot of work with Jim. We look forward to working with John here in the future. They did hire a new COO, Dave Richardson. I have not had the opportunity to meet Dave yet. He does start April 6th. So I hope to meet with him and move on with what we have. We do have a visit coming up next week, pretty big visit for the UAW. Some leadership from the UAW is going to be in, including, hopefully, if they can make it, Dave Green and Rick Smith. The purpose of this visit is because our unit, AM General Unit of Local 5, decided that the IPS sector was not the sector for us to be in. So we decided, and with the approval of the UAW, are going to move into the defense sector. As everybody knows, we build the Humvee, JLTV, and the trailers, and that work is defense work. It's not supplier work, so we don't really fit in the IPS section. So at least now our representation reflects the reality of what we actually build. So we're grouped with other military suppliers and defense plants. That's where we really belong. So now we'll be in with like Oshkosh, of course, BAE and Navistar, and it's a better fit for AM General and for our local. So that will be coming up, and then we look forward to that visit for sure. There's 5 other people through the aerospace and defense department that will partake in this visit, and we look forward to seeing those guys when they get here. I do want to touch that we have our triannual elections coming up. So during the month of April, you'll start seeing a week of nominations. So if you're interested in running for anything to do with bargaining, make sure that you come down to the hall, you sign up down here, put your name in the hat. Good luck to everybody that wants to participate and run. So you'll have a week of elections, a week of nomination, a week of campaign, and then the week of the election. So that's coming up, and if you're not fortunate enough to get picked for that, don't forget that we will also have officers. There'll be another election coming up for the triangles for our officers position. So if you're interested in stepping up and being active in the union, make sure you sign up and try to partake in that. The only other thing I have is the Easter raffle that's going on right now. Excuse me. That's held by the editorial committee. So it's not too late to get your tickets. I do believe they'll draw them tonight at the union meeting. So good luck to anybody. Make sure you get some tickets. It helps these committees. The committees do a great job, and definitely try to support them. That's all we have. Thank you for your time.